Now That We Draw, a new romance manga that I have absolutely fallen for. Before I really get into it, I just want to say, before it even gets announced for anything, bro, this will be the next big series one day. It has unlimited potential, and just remember, you heard it here first. But let's get into this now. The story follows our main characters, Yuki Uehara and Nina Miyamoto. The story starts with Uehara, of course. He is a young boy in high school and he has high aspirations, to say the least. He is a very shy and timid boy at school. He is very short as well. He's very easy to miss. The definition of a background character. He has always been alone, essentially. He aspires to become a manga writer and has wanted this for a long time, ever since childhood. But one day when he brings a draft that he is very proud of to a publisher, and to his surprise, the publisher tells him that his manga is just boring, frankly, and this absolutely crushes him. It is a romance, and he says that he can tell that he hasn't had a real love experience, so he cannot really write about it. And his drawing also isn't the best. The publisher doesn't say this, but it's obvious to the readers. He put all of his heart into drawing this manga. He loves his heroine that he created dearly, and just the entire work overall, honestly. So following this, he wants to quit drawing manga and wants to throw it away, but can't find the right place to do it. But when he is trying to figure out where to put it, he is discovered by our main heroine of the series, Miyamoto. She is very eye-catching, to say the least. She notices this manga of his that he was going to throw away and starts questioning him about it, and she takes it from him and runs off with it. Scaring Uehara, she is adored by everyone in school because she is tall, beautiful, and athletically gifted. So when Uehara saw that she noticed him, he had bad thoughts, of course, because how would she know him and talk to him? A quiet loner that's essentially just always to the background. It actually turns out that she took away his manga because she wanted to genuinely see it. She says that she likes it, and we find out that she draws manga as well. She just, like Uehara did, gave her draft to a publisher, and although she has major talent as an artist, like, her drawings are very good. She was trying to write a romance as well, and she was told essentially the same thing. She doesn't know how to write romance, probably because she has little to no experience. This is where she comes up with the idea that she and Uehara can both just pretend to date to understand how romance works. Things such as holding hands, hugging, and going on dates. She is a very extroverted person, while he is a very introverted person. Her words of encouragement gets him to not give up on being a mangaka quite yet, and his presence helps Miyamoto a great deal as well. But that's the big part out of the way, in my opinion. So this story is actually really great. I caught up to the manga in a few days, bro. It is an addicting read. I'm not going to spoil really, because I want everyone to experience this for themselves. This series to me gives major vibes of a few series, I think. My Dress-Up Darling and The Dangers in My Heart. Uehara is a timid, shy boy, like I said, while Miyamoto is more outspoken and just a big bundle of sunshine. If he is having trouble, she will try her absolute best to help him. He has very little confidence in himself around her, and when he thinks of her, he is short. His drawings aren't as good compared to hers, and everyone adores her. While he is a background character, she even helped him go back a second time to the publisher after he failed once. He was scared to go back, but she helped him do this. This really reminds me of the dynamic between Ichikawa and Yamada, and with the manga drawing, they both try their absolute hardest to become mangaka, and they support each other to the max doing it. I love how they also push each other, and they're also rivaling each other. They both have similar reasons as to why they want to become mangaka. I think Miyamoto's is way more complex, and hers actually is kind of sad. While even though Uehara doesn't have a reason as deep, you still root for them both just as hard, with them being as serious as they are with their work. That reminds me of Gojo and Marin from My Dress-Up Darling. They may like each other, but first and foremost, they are trying to be successful and complete their goals. And lastly, let me just say, there was a lot of ecchi stuff in this manga. In a romance manga like this, it's a given, but you really don't even notice it. If you like stuff like that, you most definitely will notice it, but all of the wholesome and emotional moments make you forget about it. It's a very solid series. There are only chapters in about the 30s at this point, but there was a lot of progress between the two when it comes to realizing their feelings and also becoming mangaka. You guys really need to read this series. I promise you, you will not regret it. Let me know if you want a deeper analysis or if you just want more manga reviews and recs, and I will see you next time.